Hi, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Welcome and thank you for choosing the flowering to view your weekly tarot reading for November 4th through the 10th. Looks like your overall energy is okay. So the title saying, it's opening up. Things are opening up. You're opening up. The world is opening up. Opportunities are opening up. Connections are opening up. People are opening up to you. Okay. Since you've been doing certain work, and now we're here in this cutoff or add to or assess phase, because we're in Scorpio season, you're feeling much lighter, and people are seeing how light you are, how easygoing you are at this point, because you've kind of cleaned up not just your act, but you've cleaned up your environment. And so now you can be seen more clearly. I feel like the world is opening up and then you're showing up in the world. Great for you air signs. Starting with Gemini. Yeah. Okay. So for some of you Geminis, the week of November 4th through the 10th, you're going to be having someone offering you, I want to say, because of the card, of some very physical things, so gifts, or even just coming forward. But I'm really feeling like there's understanding, and there's seeds that are coming in, or that have come in and have truly opened up your eyes to things. You're now seeing the world around you a little differently. So this is representing a new perspective or a new position in the world. It could be as simple as something, just a promotion at work, or, a new connection starting. But I feel like it's because you decided to really show up in the world, Gemini. Wow. For some of you, there's a sense of you offering your truth up. And this is what translates to showing up in the world, or exposing yourself, or coming out of the closet. This is you showing yourself, presenting yourself to someone else or to the world, your environment around you. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Yes. So, honestly, these two cards together give me the full energy of someone stepping forward and deciding that they're going to accept the freedom that's being gifted to them, the freedom to be themselves, okay? And they're going to take that offer and really show up this time. Yeah, I get a real authentic feeling right here. So whatever offer is coming into Gemini, or whatever Gemini is offering right now, can be seen as an authentic seed. Okay, that's being planted. It's authentic. Oh, okay. For some of you Geminis, you're actually this week you'll be asking for a break, some time apart, some time off. You'll be taking time to just be with yourself and allow yourself to show up without attachment or association with other things. So some of you are making that choice to ask for a break, because you're feeling restricted. You feel like this self that you want to now go ahead and show the world, whatever situation or connection this is associated with, you don't feel like you're going to be able to show up fully as your true authentic self without separating from the situation or partner that's showing up here. So, in real basic terms, if this is a relationship or a romantic connection, then the person that you have now learned yourself to be or now found yourself to be, you want to expand upon that. And so you could be seeking to leave the relationship so that you can do that without hurting the connection that's there, and also without harming that person. You know, you want it to go. You want to explore yourself. What brings you fulfillment? Mm, wow. Inspiration. There is a voice of inspiration within me. Right now, it's only a whisper, but the more I listen, the louder it will get. Soon, it will be a flawless speech, voiced by James Earl Jones through a megaphone with lots of applause. Okay. That's the first time I read that one. That's funny. So, for Gemini, seems to me that this week may be a separation is coming forward. It's inspired by the growth that you are obtaining or that your partner is obtaining. That's what's going to cause the separation. Both people are needing or are looking for a little bit of space to really be who their soul is inspiring them to be, calling them to be. Libra. Okay, my cards are upside down in my hands. Okay. So, but you know what? It showed up upside down, so maybe I should read it. I don't typically read reversals, but the other one is not upside down, so maybe, yeah. Libra. Interesting. There's a certain thought, plan, agenda that you may have had, and quite frankly, it doesn't feel like it was one that was of the highest vibration. However, it's failing. It's failing. I feel like whatever thought you had, whatever belief you had, you almost convinced yourself that it was true, but it's not. You knew it wasn't true when you adopted it, and it's showing up in your life, in your physical environment as a lie. So if you've told if you've told a lie on someone, or you made something up, made up a story, because I get this feeling, this is usually like insight, but if it's like this, I feel like it's a made up story, a lie, or something like that, right? And I feel for Libra, yes, this was out of your element, or you've been out of your element. You have not been a very balanced energy for quite some time. And I think that this lie that you told, that I feel like you told it, this lie that you told is now being exposed, and it's going to help you. It's embarrassing, but it's going to help you develop and move into the future. It's going to be for your good that this is found out and exposed, so that you can move on from it, so that you can take that lesson. You've already learned what was meant to be learned, okay? So the lie that you told, I don't know what it was tied to. I feel like it was tied to some type of jealousy or insecurity. And so you already are aware of that root. You know that that's where it came from. You knew it when you told it. So, wow. I don't think it's gotten that deep for very many other signs. But okay, Libra. Denial. Okay. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. This ties right along. Whatever this was that you said or did that was not true, it was tied to an insecurity. Whether that's competition, whatever the case may be. If you told a lie about someone else in hopes that they would no longer be competition, then you've already acknowledged that. Or this week you're coming to that acknowledgement. I'm aware that I struggle with this. I'm aware that I was the only girl in the group, and then another girl came and I told a lie on her, and now she's gone, so I could get her out of the group. Type of things like that. So you're acknowledging now what that pattern was, what that behavior was tied to, which is beautiful, honestly. It serves your highest good to not try to deny this lie or this thing that's uncovered, because it comes out. It comes out and it's known to be true. Like you don't have to admit it. It's true. People know it's true. People know what was being done here. So don't deny it, because then it basically just continues to turn you in the wrong direction, if that makes sense. You can't accept the lesson of this experience if you deny that, if you deny your part in it. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Competition. I get the sense of competition here. This week, this is a very specific thing for a general reading. But Libra, if you told a lie about somebody making advances towards you, about someone else being, I don't know, someone cheating or someone else doing something, stealing, doing something that they weren't supposed to do, if that's the lie that you told, then that's what's coming out. And you're not going to be able to play it off like a joke. It's not going to be played off like a joke. This is going to really separate you from this is going to alienate you. It has the potential to alienate you. However, if you accept what was done, as opposed to try to run away from it, then you'll see the change. You'll see it bring change into the circumstance and into your life. Okay. You'll feel better about yourself because you were able to just come clean about something, which you probably don't do very well, Libra, in the low vibration, because in your highest vibration, you represent balance. But lies, denial, things like that's a lower vibration. The highest vibration would want to see justice served in a situation where someone was being wronged. Impermanence, sorry. Life is always changing, and I drift easily through those changes, good and bad. As I drift through the hard times, I can take comfort in knowing that I will leave them behind. As I drift away from good times, I can take comfort in knowing that more will come my way. Impermanence is an equal opportunity nonentity. Can't read, guys. Okay. Yes. So this is saying that face this, acknowledge, come clean, clear the air, because the embarrassment that's going to come from you admitting it, the embarrassment. I feel like it's embarrassment But embarrassment meaning that I've been found out, my agenda is now blown or my cover is blown. So the residual effects that those feelings of darn, why'd I do that, regret, all of those things are going to be temporary. Remember I was talking about that alienation? This could alienate you if you try to wiggle your way out of it. Well, even that alienation that could take place is not permanent, and you have the ability to work your way through it. Because every challenge allows for you to have the choice. It's an opportunity for you to choose one way or the other, right? Knowing that I don't have to be attached to them, to an outcome, a choice. I don't have to be attached because it's not permanent. I can choose this today, and tomorrow another opportunity could come to choose something else. So for Libra, today, these feelings or the results of my past actions, no matter how uncomfortable or painful they might be, are also not permanent. Just like the lie you told wasn't permanent, the results of it are not permanent. All right, Libra. Aquarius. Well, well, well. Man, Aquarius. Okay, so it's opening up. You know how the heavens kind of just open up, and then all of a sudden raining down on you are all these options, all these blessings, all these feelings. Sometimes they can be overwhelming. And for some, I feel like for some Aquarius, I think that it has been or it can be overwhelming. But this week, I feel like it's not an overwhelming feeling that you feel. I feel that you feel abundantly blessed with all of the opportunities. That's where you are. You're seeing opportunity come into your realm this week. Option after option. You can't even ignore what's happening. You can't ignore the shift that's taking place. It is right there in your face. Very hard to ignore. Wow. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Yeah, this is why you're not confused. This is why you're not overwhelmed. Because you're able to see how everything that's being presented to you is for your good. You realize that none of these cups have ill intent for you, that they're all experiences to grow you. Okay? What you're acknowledging also is that although some of these options seem scary, some seem as if you're not qualified or ready, you're realizing that even that feeling, even that energy is a blessing, because a fear or insecurity only crops up to allow it to be overcome. Yeah, I think you're seeing the blessings of everything being offered to you this week. Paying special attention to the lessons that come with every opportunity and option presented. 2 romance angels came out. Reconciliation and playfulness. For some of you, this is a love relationship. For some of you, Aquarius, someone wants to come in and really basically kind of like, I was going to say The Price is Right you, but it's really more like Ellen. Because it's like, you get this, you get this, you get this, you get this, and you deserve it. You deserve it all. And I say that because the things that are coming in are being presented to you, whether they're coming from people or just out of the sky, they're being presented to reconcile some energy within you. Okay. And I feel like the energy is that struggle, that pushing through energy. Because when we're just pushing through with our heads down, we can't see the value of anything that's being presented to us. When we're just focused on getting through, surviving. Survival is not the best place. The survival mindset is not the best place to create, honestly. Some creative things can crop up from there. But when you're trying to survive, producing and being creative is sometimes muted. Yep. You're able to see the game of life and understand how things come back around in less than recognizable ways sometimes, but it's almost humorous at times how things come to you to reconcile an old thing. For this week, Aquarius could be dealing with the question of whether or not a project or connection can be returned to with the same passionate energy that it was returned to, that it was approached with in the beginning. If I pick up an old project that is half done, am I really going to put the same amount of effort into it, energy into it? Am I going to still feel the same way about it? Will it be received in the way that I hoped to be received a year ago when I started? Either way, for you, Aquarius, I feel like some creative ways to bring in whatever it is that you're trying to bring in is going to play a part this week. You just have to keep your eyes open for underlying agendas, okay? Not of people, just of a situation. Like, this is uncomfortable. What is the underlying reason for this, right? I actually feel like also that for some Aquarius, the task this week will be to get clear on what brings you the sense of joyfulness. Some of you are trying to figure out or clear something up, and I feel like it's tied to some aspect of your inner child. Maybe like you're trying to figure something out and you can't pinpoint it. The answer is inner child. Okay, and that's all I can say. I don't really know what else. Also, with this last card coming out, manifestation, before I read it though, it looks like getting specific about what will help you to move forward, or what you need to move forward is the second step, only after seeing the value of what has already been presented to you. Okay. Manifestation. If you could have anything you wanted, what would it be? Get specific and get greedy. You are holding a magic wand and you can conjure up anything. Could it be that when you declare your wishes out loud, you're actually casting a spell for your dreams to come true? Or is it just that in a very practical sense, the more people you speak with about your dreams, about your desires, the more folks there are who know what you want and might have the means to help you make them happen. Either way, stop waiting and start manifesting. But don't use that word if you don't want to. Manifesting. or spells. Okay. I feel you. I feel you. One additional message that I'm getting from here, and this might just be for a small group of people, there's some past life stuff that needs to be cleared up. It's hindering your manifestation abilities. Okay, so there's some past life energy presenting itself into, I want to say into your love life, but I feel like into your relationship to things and people. Something is tied to that in the past life, and you can reconcile it here. Perhaps perhaps it's a lack mentality. A lack mentality. What does living in lack teach me? Which is going to be keyed here. What does living in lack teach me, or what has it taught me? Living without the things that I desire. Okay. Now that I've acquired those lessons and I don't have any grudges about where how things have been, I can now manifest purely. I can My energy field is purer and my intentions and desires can manifest around me at a more rapid rate with more ease. A group of you, Aquarius, have been trying to manifest a reconciliation in a love partnership. You're hoping that you want to manifest it in a way that brings not only that playful energy that you had in the beginning, but also brings so many other gifts, okay, to the connection. Nice. Sounds like a great week, guys. And the final card that I'm gonna pull for you guys is, I think I'll just take this one from the bottom of the deck. Sanctuary. Good for you. It seems you've earned some time away from the chaos of life. It could be as small as a bubble bath or as big as a trip. Or maybe it's a small trip to a big bubble bath, or a normal sized trip to a tiny bubble bath, or maybe you tripped and fell into someone's bath. Whatever it is, it's waiting for you with open arms. Just pick your favorite sanctuary and unplug for a bit, especially if a bath is involved. I love it. So, the world is your sanctuary. I think that at this point, you're being left with the decision, air signs, to decide whether you're going to maintain a small existence in this realm, or whether you are going to open up to the possibilities of what you can be, or what you really are. All right, air signs, thank you so much for checking in with the flowering for your weekly tarot reading. Please come back with us. Like, share, and subscribe if you liked our videos this week. And hit us with suggestions. We're more than welcome. We're more than open to suggestions. So until next time, see you later.